dead. And you still can't fight them.
So now we are indeed blessed with a game 2 here. Arkosh versus Simply TOOBASED, who will be able to come out atop of these tiebreakers best of 3.
I almost feel bad.
Is it going to be Simply TOOBASED or Arkosh? We will find out now. But Ips, I think you're a little bit in the favour here for Simply TOOBASED, right? You say that they can't fight, they don't have themselves any team fight on Arkosh?
Yeah, they can't fight 5v5. And I think Aframush and Nico agree with me. They almost feel bad.
We'll see if Bendy gets himself off some underhooks, maybe.
Maybe, but like he needs to keep it up the entire game. Like his record was impressive, but his pace was in the end not high enough, and
yeah.
He needs a dark space to work in.
The lesson for you.
Well,
Never try.
Good attempt there.
0-1.
Actually doesn't connect. Speaking of the succession of hooks, not able to get that one.
Yeah, and he's also not going to be laning up first to TA. Because of course that is Nico on the Pangolier. Then I definitely don't recall the last time I saw Dendy shift to the side lane to win it.
Meanwhile, aggressive shot here. Oh, shield crash has been leveled at level 1. Dendy does have himself the hook. Do they have themselves enough damage to take down Nico? Yes, they do. Nico going to fall. They'll get themselves first blood, and it's going to go to Pale Horse. I don't know whether he leveled that shield crash as the game started or during that fight, but I'm sure if he had himself Swashbuckle, he could have escaped that.
Yeah, I think so as well. But
Keeps denied to the Roshan. Not gonna get it! Roshan's too fixated on Aframush and almost wipes him out from the face of the earth. 94 HP.
yeah, he's actually gonna tango up. He's got a mana pool to empty. So surely he's gonna walk back, but no, the creep waves have already met. Sabo's already made it to the top lane to smack Pale Horse around.
There's already healing Salve having to be committed here on the Snapfire, but there is some fighting going on here on the top lane. Aframush taking considerable amounts of damage here from Monkey once again, and it's only level 1 enchant right now. Just wait until Impetus, the fact that Monkey gets himself a creep, would be nasty.
Yeah, this is going to be quite troublesome. Rubik can't really do anything else than interrupt whatever rotations she makes, but can't really match her on the harass potential. Which is sad, because normally Rubik is one of the trading kings, but you know, there's always a bigger boss. And she's definitely one of those.
Speaking of that, they're going to harass each other again, but able to enchant a creep it, and actually getting the most annoying one, I feel. Might actually get a kill here with the mana burn. Never mind, it's on cooldown, but oh! Trade King indeed, Kip's on the money. Rubik actually able to get that kill.
Yeah, that was, I mean, with a little help from his friend the Satyr Tormentor, right?
Yeah.
I think Monkey would have really rather not had that aggro.
And that's one of the annoying satyrs to pick up, how it burns 100 mana. You can cast it time and time again.
It's absolutely incredible.
Now Monkey back for round 2. We'll get the Purge one this time. Able to slow down someone and harass them hard. Looking in experience-wise, Dendy head right now because he's got himself a creep wave for himself first, and interestingly, able to get himself a free creep there with the hoop on the Centaur. Thanks to that Observer Ward.
A little extra farm. Yeah, Dendy showing us how he got so farmed in that first game, actually out farming the puck, and now the Pangolier as well. Of course, out farming a Pango is definitely less hard.
Yeah, sure, and you've not got yourself Puck jumping around everywhere, which was quite irritating for Dendy to try and face.
And then we haven't really looked at this bottom lane yet, but I don't think there has been much kill threat, at least from the side of Crow and Gremlo, just like the whittling of the Skywrath Mage. But of course, Gremlo can very much die if he oversteps here. Actually, I say that, Aaron doesn't have meld, so he might not. That's
Okay,
a pretty, yeah, unexpected to me. I really only see level 1 meld starts, especially versus a melee laner from
Although, top lane, they find a kill here. Celestial Hammer and the Starbreaker. That is indeed going to be a kill there on 2 Pales. Killing spree for Aframoosh. Maybe a double kill? No. Oh, yes, a double kill. Fade Bolt level 2. Able to bring down the Enchantress. Having a really good Rubik game right now.
Dominating. That's what I like to see from this man. And he's going for the urn. Once this urn comes in, Pale Horse is actually going to have a really hard time. Even though the nighttime is going to kick in, like, he is not safe here. Monkey.
Grabbing him there and pinching it off Nico. Unable to get that. 6. Oh, swashbuckle. Gotta be careful of that damage as Nico's put 3 points into that. But meanwhile, there's been a kill on the bottom lane. Some action happening top. They want themselves another kill into Pale Horse here again. Celestial Hammer and the Starbreaker is indeed on cooldown. Is Pale Horse going to be able to survive this onslaught here? Is the Telekinesis bringing him back along with the Fade Bolt there as well? Will be able to find the kill with the final physical attack there on Sabo. Oh, Aframoosh. He's hiding in the trees. Is that enough?
Gotta get him.
Monkey finds him. There we go. We'll get the kill. Dominating spree gone, and that's some little bit of nice extra gold.
Yep, but not before his carry falls again. That is not worth it for Arkosh here. That's the first couple of minutes or seconds of life wasted for him as well.
Indeed. Going with the Dismember here, trying to abuse points in level 6. Is this going to be enough to kill Nico? The Fairy Fire is there, but the rotation coming out from Aframoosh along with the Rolling Thunder as well, and the Fade Bolt. Beautiful stuff from the Rubik. Able to come back as soon as he's dead and have some impact on the mid lane and stop Dendi from abusing being first point into level 6. And there's a kill on the Enchantress as well. Monkey falling to be on the top lane.
Yeah. And unfortunately, nothing really much your Nature's Attendance can do against the amount of burst. Ooh.
Get some vengeance here, but it's not going to be enough because of the Solar Guardian, and their carry Pale Horse is just going to fall again.
Oh, that's painful. Like, these two cores were in the same lane too. A Pale Horse just walked his way over here.
That was his... I think this is his 3rd death right now.
Yes, it sure is.
Yep. 3rd death on the Night Stalker. He's even opting to go Midas as well.
I mean, you say that even as if he's like desperate and needs to recover, but like that's a Midas because it's Pale Horse.
Okay. Meanwhile, Andy, rotating to bottom here, has themselves an Observer Ward. Go for though. As Pale Horse also rotating in on here.
Level 4.
Andy, he's waiting patiently with the hook. Gonna take the opportunity. No. We'll let this one slide. They see him there, obviously, of course, with the Observer Ward. They might actually try and find the kill on him. Slowly approaching him. There's a Snapfire cookie. It won't connect, however, but Nico rotating in there with the Swashbuckle as well. Oh, with the Fade Bolt as well. Telekinesis is there. That is indeed going to claim the life of Dendi with thanks to the shield crash. So Nico able to pick up that kill there. Just Dendi staying a little bit too close for comfort with there being too long.
Yep, and that's level 6 for Aframoosh as well. He's out-leveling his own safe laner here. We're going to see Stolen Spells very soon.
Although, Arkosh time to lane some damage of their own, try and find Sabo.
Yeah,
The impetus, but there is the Starbreaker in return. Does Pale Horse have enough damage to take down? Yes, he does. Stormbreaker going to fall. A valiant attempt there at a rotation. However, the magical damage is going to be enough to take down Nico. Nico going to swashbuckle away. But the Arcane Bolt will kill, and Crow will sacrifice himself for that. He's more than happy to fall for the kill on Nico.
That's huge. And that suddenly puts Pale Horse at 6. He was level 4 for so long. Now he's to 6. He's got the Dark Ascension at the ready, just in case it's necessary. And they get to hold this top tower here as well. Although like, he is low, Sabo does not have to respect him whatsoever.
Surprisingly, Pale Horse is actually doing quite well on the net worth right now for carrying Night Stalker, with being at 3.6k.
What?
Yeah, no, surprisingly, as now the Crippling Fear along with Dendi rotating in here with the Haste Rune. Is this going to be enough to take out Dawnbreaker? As the Snapfire Cookie there, but Dendi hot on Sabo's trail as the Hook will find the kill there. Not able to use the full impact of the Solar Guardian. And they will find themselves
Rubik just got Enchant.
I saw that ending from miles away.
That's uncomfortable. He's gonna steal your creeps away from you. Farm your jungle. It's got that urn. But no, you're completely right, and I normally never switch over to the net worth chart unless I'm like at 10 minutes.
Meanwhile, oh, they found Nico again! Avalanche and Toss along with the Mystic Flare right on top of him and the Ancient Seal. The damage. Too much. And Arkosh able to get themselves a kill on the mid lane again.
Excellent. Nico was off to a pretty decent start, but that is a big slowdown, and the burst comes in too fast for Sabo to actually decide to come in and help people out. If they can keep this up, they're going to give this Dawnbreaker a lot of really hard choices.
And surprisingly, Aaron's not having greater net worth as we thought. Actually, lower in net worth than the Pangolier. Which is quite surprising to say the least after he's been picked off twice.
Yeah, I'm thinking that Aaron probably played the lane very conservatively. Without the meld, you can't put the damage into the Tiny, you can't force him back, so all that's happening is that your support is constantly getting bullied back by Crow. And then once your support is out of health, it's you instead.
Pretty much. Meanwhile, oh, they think this is the real punch. They've used the Rolling Thunder. Oh, and they've used the Mortimer's Kisses. Oh no, what a disaster. Oh, they get themselves a tier 1, but that's a very long cooldown now on the Mortimer's Kisses. Would you say that's
moral
worth it?
victory for Arkosh. Ah.
They get themselves a tower. I mean, it's a trade tower, to be honest, and they're just thrown away.
It's your mid again.
Yeah.
Like, and especially for a ganking lineup, one of the things that you're going to need to do is like lose heroes to the team fight, and then since you have the lower cooldowns, come back in immediately. Losing your outward TP points actually makes a lot of difference for how fast you can come in. Like, that's at least 10 extra seconds to go to the enemy side of the map, right? If you can't TP to your mid tower. Or longer. So this is a big loss for their lineup, actually. I do think that, you know, even if the Mortimer Kisses wasn't actually necessary, they don't care.
Dark Ascension.
Being a tower down is a win.
It's being used here. They want to try and find a kill on Sabo. Telekinesis back there. Do they have themselves enough damage? Now the rest of Simply TOOBASED trying to rotate in there. A lovely Snapfire Cookie. Oh my gosh, instantly cleaning up the Skywrath Mage there. Along with Tiny also. Acromouche very, very low here. We got ourselves Aaron joining in the fight, trying to lay in the physical damage onto Monkey. They find themselves free on Simply TOOBASED.
Oh, that was fantastic by Aframouche again. First the lift for the save, then his stolen creep is the one that gets cookied in, I do believe, and then immediately after he steals the toss so he can toss the Night Stalker away from himself again and survive that entire ordeal. That was... Catch me if you can.
It's just Rubik things. Simply TOOBASED now. Yeah, comfortable with that finally. Starting to recover in the net worth here, as we can see, with Nico around about 5.3, matching the Pudge right now. Indy has gone ahead and got himself that early Blink Dagger once again. Oh, a lovely hook there onto Aaron, along with the Mystic Flare, and that is goodbye Templar Assassin. Blinking forward now, but the Telekinesis pushing Dendi back, and will use the Invisibility Rune along with the Rock there as well. Will keep in place the Snapfire. And that is going to be 2 kills successfully, but they want to try and turn this around. Simply TOOBASED do with the Rolling Thunder along the Starbreaker as well. be able to lock in place Crow. They'll only be able to find one kill there. Wanting to try and get Gremlo there on the Tiny as well, but he's able to get himself back.
Yeah, and you can see Arkosh disengaging there because their Night Stalker is not going to show up. It's daytime, he's a melee creep, doesn't have a Dark Ascension.
He's a
You can have my chicken. Yeah? And this is not just me saying this, this is Winter. Trademark.
I mean, he pretty much has a Midas as well, but... Thing to
A melee creep with a Midas.
Yeah.
There's a Dutch saying, it's something like, even if a monkey has a golden ring, it's still ugly. that's kind of this situation.
Meanwhile, though, Dendy able to bottle himself a double damage. Blink ready. Yeah, I've gotta be careful with the amount of HP and mana you're on right now. Doesn't want to get initiated on there. Himself back.
Let's see if you can get to the BKB this time without dying 4 times.
Okay, so actually not gonna go to the shard just yet. Oh, meanwhile though, there's a smoke play coming out from Nico and the Snapfire. Where's the TP cancel? It won't be there. Just able to TP away in time. Not able to get the cancel. Oh, if only they knew Sabo was here on his own.
If only.
It's just pretty much a stage right now. I mean, Gremlo
Yeah.
and about 700-800 gold away from a Blink Dagger. And that will be big. We've seen the power of Tiny Blink and Avalanche before in Game 1. So we may see that
That'll
start
be
to have an effect.
triple
in Game
Blink.
2. Possibly, yeah.
That's what you were talking about, right? Pale Horse? Blink?
Pale Horse got himself a Blink and the Dark Ascension there, along with the Crippling Fear. Right on top of the Dawnbreaker. Nowhere to go, and Dendy secures the kill there with his meat hook.
And this is a bit of a gamble, but what they're avoiding right now is that window that they had in the previous game where Gremlo could not yet contribute, and Dendy, which is struggling his way towards the BKB and couldn't actually get there, so they start losing so much terrain. Instead now, Pale Horse is involved. They know they need to kill tempo to keep on going, because again, they can't team fight. No, sir.
Be careful though, his Dark Ascension is going to expire in a few more seconds. Telekinesis there, Dendy being ready with his hook. He's actually taken off that big claw now, only has his dragon claw, so it doesn't look as trippy.
Oh, he changed his loadout.
Trying to go for the... Oh, he won't be able to bottle that though. The silence coming out there onto Nico. Will this be enough damage to take him out? No, he's still alive. Meanwhile, Dendy in some trouble here, being heavily aggressed by Sabo on the Dawnbreaker. They will find that kill. Dendy down. As now Arkosh, maybe perhaps they want to try and control the high ground here. Never mind, they want to try and back themselves off. Rolling Thunder coming in now. It's going to be able to connect there onto the Skywrath Mage for a first time and a second time. And they'll be able to claim the kill. Killing spree for Nico. Meanwhile, Monkey trying to run away from the scary, scary Dawnbreaker. Celestial Hammer. It is there. And the flames of the Celestial Hammer will bring the Enchantress down.
Yeah, the team fighting is no good. So as soon as they notice that they don't have the initiation to go for that Pale Horse, yeah, you have to run away, buddy. That ain't your top lane anymore. But I think they stuck around for too long there already. Like, they're hoping they can get another pick off, but as soon as they realize that the entirety of TOOBASED is there, you don't have the burst damage to do that. They can just cook you out of Mystic Flare, and after that's over.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Nico show himself here with the swashbuckle. Oh, just blink away. Hook attempt. Dendy not able to get it. Slowed down here by the Diffusal Blade, but in return, Gremlo has himself the blink, blinking in there with the Avalanche, along with the Mystic Flare as well. That'll be enough to take down Afromoosh, but a big Scatter Blast coming out there, along with the meld damage as well, onto Crow. That will be a successful kill there indeed. Sabo on the Dawnbreaker, rotating in now with the the Starbreaker. Will be able to find the kill there. Indeed, will find 3, and they'll only lose Afromoosh on the Rubik.
Yeah, as your carry get casually finished off by the Pangolier over on the flank. Diffusal Blade up for Nico. Nothing really that a Night Stalker can do except fly over a cliff and hope that Shield Crash is not available. That Pango will just follow you, actually.
Now, Desolator now achieved on Aaron as they have used this right now. With Pale Horse being down, they're going to try and take themselves the Roshan. Will be able to successfully. Aegis now in the hands of Aaron.
Yeah, he has full recovered from that awkward laning stage.
Dendy here still attempting to give himself a BKB around about 600 gold away.
But what can you do with these 3 heroes right now? You can't split push. You can't really empty out their jungle faster than they are taking your towers. You can't team fight them.
Dendy's just sitting here within the trees.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to.
You can go camping. Whistle yourself a merry tune.
Thinking about something.
Toast some marshmallows.
Oh yes, they're trying to go for Pale Horse here. Lovely blink there. Able to avoid the Rolling Thunder and escape. That's Rolling Thunder down. Maybe perhaps Arkosh want to look for something now as the smoke's going to break there on Aframoosh. Maybe in some trouble. There's the Avalanche from the toss, but there's Solar Guardian in return. Going to heal him back up, and they're just going to turn it around. They are indeed. They find themselves 1, potentially 2. As Pale Horse in some trouble will be able to eat himself a creep, gain himself some HP back. But in return, they are able to take down Aframoosh finally. Pale Horse just hiding around here. Maybe perhaps they want to try and go into Nico. There is the Mystic Flare along with the damage as well. Is that enough? No. Nico able to survive and Pale Horse able to get out, and it looks like Crow is going to sacrifice himself here. He will fall. So it is going to be a 2-for-1 with simply 2 base coming out on top there once again.
Does save Pale Horse's life though, at least. But Dendy, you are playing with fire, my friend.
Yeah, he is. His BKB has been activated right now. Going to use the Dismember here onto the Templar Assassin, but the meld damage from Aaron is indeed too much. As now they're just easily able to control Monkey here with the shield.
Oh,
will be able to
Gremlo.
obtain the kill, and now Gremlo might be in some trouble. Blink Dagger coming off cooldown in around about 1 more seconds. Will be able to blink away just in the nick of time.
He was in the wrong neighborhood.
He definitely was. As they found themselves a double stack here as well. I think Nico may try and farm this up perhaps.
Maybe he's found himself some nice creeps over on the other side as well. And this is where things get really hairy for Arkosh, because now...
Gremlo. Maybe it's some trouble. Telekinesis back, and the Snapfire Cookie as well, just locked in place, not able to escape. Killing spree now for Aaron. Really making use of this Aegis. No fear right now on the Templar Assassin.
Yeah. And now you're at the point where not only is your team fight far inferior, but their burst damage is actually bigger than yours as well. So it doesn't matter if you get a good jump and blow somebody up. Like, even if you get them, which with the do from the Dawnbreaker is pretty hard. We saw Aframoosh just live through everything. Afterwards, they're just going to kill your heroes faster than you can kill theirs. It's... They're in a pickle. Not the tasty kind.
There's another smoke. Arkosh. Trying to maybe perhaps find something. I mean, Sarbo's on his own. Would potentially find something here if they're able to jump on top of him, but look at him go. Moving away beyond his tier 1 tower. No chance at obtaining a kill. Oh no, maybe perhaps they're still going to go for it. They're adamant. Dendy. He's adamant.
Oh, he was for a bit. And they do have vision to place on Monkey as well. I'm sure he'd want to put some of that down here, but... No.
Dark Ascension being committed there, trying to see if anyone was farming in
They
the
were so
triangle.
sure.
But, surprise, there isn't. Oh dear, double damage found on Templar Assassin. Try and find something with this. Could they have any more physical damage? Yes, they can.
Yeah.
As now, they could even potentially siege tier 3 with this double damage. I mean, they still have themselves a glyph on the side of Arkosh, but that tier 2 tower is just going to melt within a few seconds. And indeed, they are going to siege the tier 3. So where's the reaction from Arkosh? It's Aaron hammering into the tower right now. They will commit the glyph.
Yeah.
He just is going to spire in around about 20 seconds.
Exactly.
I
think Arkosh has the time.
With a hook will be able to get it, but blinks away because of the refraction shield. As the rot doesn't cancel the blink dagger, but now the BKB being committed there. Gremlin in definite trouble here. Has just been decimated by the hands of TOOBASED. Rolling Thunder is down, however, but Tiny, he's dead for 40 seconds. As they hammer into this tier 3, they take it down successfully. What else can they do? Oh my gosh, the meld damage there. Aaron able to clean up a second kill. There's Crow taken out within 2 hits. Monkey now brought back by the telekinesis. Nowhere to run. Claimed by the Snapfire.
Yeah, those backliners, well, that's what you get for having no support with stuns. They can't really defend themselves, especially not when this much damage is staring them right in the face. And I don't think simply TOOBASED is gonna leave.
Already committed the cliff. It's going to be a second set of racks lost, and meanwhile, Pale Horse not even able to come to the fight right now because it's daytime and he doesn't have himself the Dark Ascension. They're going to have to let these 2 sets of racks slide.
Double blink purchase for the supports, exactly the same time. Feels good, man. I need blink soon? No problem, I blink too. I don't blink fire. My Sapphire has a Force Staff. Godlike item this game, by the way, Force.
Dendy's pretty close. Oh, nice hook there.
Oh.
Nice hook attempt. Do they have themselves enough damage? But Dendy,
Oh no.
in some trouble. We'll have to commit the BKB there. Rolling Thunder coming out now. As Arkosh have to get themselves back now. As in come TOOBASED. There's a hook attempt there to try and save Crow, but Crow's just going to get decimated once again by the Mortimer's Kisses and the Dawnbreaker. But however, Gremlo blinking in there, the BKB commit there. Look at all that heals there. Pale Horse is just wiped out from the face of the earth. Down for 50 seconds. Does have himself the buyback, but they're really struggling right now, Arkosh.
Yeah, Luminosity is a nice ability. They have a buyback, they have a chicken in a bit, like, they have a Tiny, you can toss back into Fountain, you can hook here. You have a couple of abilities left.
Gremlo.
That's not
toss
one.
there, Dendy blinking in there right now, but he doesn't have himself the BKB, so he's in some trouble, but they are able to find the kill nonetheless on Sabo. That's the Dawnbreaker dead. They will find Denny, however, there with the swashbuckle. Now Pale Horse on top of Aaron, but he's just able to stand his ground with the avalanche and toss coming out there. Do they have themselves enough damage to take down the Templar Assassin? Just able to get away within the nick of time. And meanwhile, Gremlo now in some trouble as the meld damage comes into him along with the Snapfire Cookie, locking him in place. He will fall. There's now the Blink Dagger there along with the Rolling Thunder and the swashbuckle. Nico
I almost feel bad.
just playing on top and finds the kill there. And Arkosh, they are indeed going to be calling GG here, as it's simply TOOBASED will be able to pick up this second game, and they will be your victors out of these tiebreakers best of 3.
Yep, and I was hoping for a little bit more from Arkosh, frankly. Like, they did fight tooth and nail versus Dogjamp in the previous match, and I don't know what I was hoping for. Like, maybe I too was hoping for like some magical Dendy Pudge story, you know, saving them from elimination, saving Arkosh in the DPC, and yeah, instead I guess they have been disqualified.
They haven't been disqualified. They've been eliminated, so they will have to come into the get their way through the qualifiers again. It'll be a sort of a fun journey, though, I guess. But simply TOOBASED, they will indeed survive, and they will stay within Division 2. But really, well played again. I gotta say, Aframoosh on the Rubik did so. I'm sure you can agree, Kips. You gotta say that Aframoosh did incredibly well on the Rubik.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that at the start of the series, I saw that Rubik come in, and I was like, oh, hell yeah, we're in for a treat. This guy on Tiny, on Rubik, he's one of those old school pos 4 playmakers, and I love that we got this guy hanging on here.